Well, hello. This is Rosa, our teacher. How are you doing? We're bringing to you a different that I've never done before. It's a teriyaki chicken sheet pan recipe. It includes 1 cup. I will do a pop-up of just the ingredients. 1 cup of soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of honey, 3 tablespoons of rice vinegar, which we don't have any, so I have to skip that part. But it will. I know the rice vinegar has a lot to do with this type of cooking. We'll see what happens, because you just got to make do with what you've got. That's all we can do. 3 teaspoons of sesame oil, 3 teaspoons of minced garlic. Now, keep in mind, you're going to use two teaspoons of the sesame oil at the beginning, so you're going to reserve 1 teaspoon, okay? 3 teaspoons of minced garlic, or 2 teaspoons of dry garlic, 1 teaspoon of grated ginger, or 1/2 teaspoon of dry ginger, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 1/4 cup water, 2 chicken breast, 2 pounds of chicken breast, cut up in little bite-sized pieces, a little bit bigger than bite size. Okay, 3 cups of broccoli florets. We don't have any broccoli, but I've got some dehydrated cauliflower that I'm hoping is going to turn out. I don't know yet. It's been dehydrated for, I think, 4 or 5 years. So it should come back, but we'll see, because it's been rehydrating for the last 45 minutes. 1 cup of carrots, which we don't have any carrots. And 1/4 cup edamame shelled. I have no idea what that is. We don't have it, so we're not using it. And sesame seeds for the garnish if you want to. Okay, so I'm going to bring you back down so you can see what's going on. Okay, so it says in the saucepan over medium heat. And I've got my oven. Start your oven at 400 degrees so it preheats, because you're going to put all this on a cookie sheet. Okay, so here I have all my ingredients. I'm going to add the soy sauce. We're going to add the soy sauce, the honey, the vinegar, 2 teaspoons of the sesame oil. Remember, it said ask for 3, but we're only going to do 2 in this first batch. I'm going to leave this container so I can melt that rest of that honey. 1/4 cup of water. Let me be careful. I tend to be clumsy. 1/4 cup of water. Let's do that there. My whisk. And we're going to whisk this until it brings to a boil. Okay, so that was everything there. So I've got my soy sauce, the honey, the vinegar, which we don't have, so we're skipping that part. Ooh, it's a little too hot. Turn down my heat a little bit there. Okay, garlic, ginger, cornstarch, and water until combined. Okay, so we're just going to stir this a little bit. Okay, I think I'm good to go with that. Do that there. We're going to bring it to a simmer, stirring frequently until sauce thickens and bubbles. Then when that happens, you turn off the heat and remove the pot from the heat. Okay, and then we're going to prep our chicken, which is you're going to preheat the oven to 400, which I already have. We're going to line a large sheet pan with parchment paper or foil coated with cooking spray and set aside. That's already been done. Season each side of the chicken with salt and pepper, then drizzle approximately half the sauce over the chicken. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So here is my diced up chicken. So let's get some salt and pepper on this thing. I'm just going to sprinkle it over. I'm just pouring because it doesn't say how much. So I'm just pouring to taste. Okay. See that? That's much. Hold on. No, that pepper got to me. Whew. Okay, I feel the sneeze coming. Okay, I guess not. Okay, so it says season each side of the chicken with salt and pepper, then drizzle approximately half the sauce over the chicken coating while on both sides. So I'm just going to stir this up until all the chicken is coated. Don't forget, get down the middle bottom. And we're going to be cooking this, we're going to be eating this over a bed of brown rice. But the brown rice only takes 20 minutes. This is going to take about 40 minutes to bake. The first 20 minutes, you're going to bake the chicken. Okay? Then you're going to take it out and turn it. Rotate the chicken so all sides of the chicken bake. And then another 20 minutes. So it's a total of 40 minutes of cooking time with the chicken in the oven. Okay. I see it's starting to boil. And it looks like I got my mixture pretty darn mixed pretty well. Okay. Let me grab my cookie sheet. I'm going to turn you over so you can see what I'm doing. Let me get my recipe over here. And then let me give this a quick little stir because it says stir. Man, this smells so good. I wish we had smell-o-vision. Okay, that's a quick little stir there. Okay, now let's see here. Season each side of the chicken with salt and pepper, then drizzle approximately half the sauce over the chicken coating well on both sides. Then we're going to cook the chicken for 20 minutes. So let's just put all this inside. Now let me just separate the chicken so it's a one even layer of chicken. Okay, good, y'all can see me. Okay, it's starting to boil. So it's, what did it say? Starts to thicken and bubble, remove from heat frequently until sauce thickens and bubbles. Let me go back to this. It is starting to thicken. Let me bring you down so you can see. See that? It is starting to thicken. And it's starting to bubble. So it says when it bubbles, remove from heat and set aside. So, oh, that was a big boo-boo. Thank goodness I caught it. Well, I didn't catch it. The pan did. Okay, remove from heat, which I did. And I'm stirring, and it is a lot thicker than it was. So that's good. So I think to go on that, let me get a spoon, and then let me bring it back to what we're doing. Let me bring you down so you can see exactly what's going on. There we go. Okay, move that over to the side. And it says, season each side with salt and pepper, then drizzle approximately half the sauce over the chicken coating on both sides. Cook the chicken for 20 minutes. Okay, so let's just pour half this sauce. That's about half. And I can't stand spills like that. Sorry, that just about drives me batty. Sorry about that. Okay, that's about half. And then let's coat all the chicken in the sauce. Because it says coat both sides of the chicken in the sauce. And I am using my Reynolds, that kind of it's coated. Ah, there's a piece of, I don't like that kind of fat grizzle. Let me show you. I didn't cut very well. See that fat thing? I'm cutting that off. I can't handle biting into fat, neither can hubby. He can handle a little fat, especially like if it's fried or baked. I mean, more fried, not baked. But I can't handle either one, no matter what. It's just like, it just ruins my appetite for the rest of the meal, no matter where, if it's the first bite or the last bite. I'm done when that happens. Okay, I think we're done with this. Let's spread this out so we could bake. When you spread it out, it'll bake a lot faster. And it'll bake a lot more evenly. Oh, my oven's ready. Oh, good timing. Good timing. Now let's see how my cauliflower is doing. When you rehydrate dehydrated food, now cauliflower does turn, it no longer becomes white. Okay, but it's still too tough for my taste. I'm gonna have to put that under some boiling water, let it simmer some more. And we'll probably have it tomorrow as a side dish for tomorrow's dinner. I didn't do it long enough. Okay, so we're not gonna get no veggies. I'll just open a can of I'll just get some frozen corn and heat that up. Okay, let's put that in the oven. Set my timer for 20 minutes. And then we're going to bring it back for the next phase. Okay, it's out of the oven. We're going to turn and rotate. Let me have a spoon. Hubby's going to taste one chicken. It's not cooked. It's only been 20 minutes.
That's cooked.
No, it's not cooked.
All right.
If you get sick. We're turning it around so everything gets coated again. Thank goodness you use the foil so all the crunchy stuff will give less cleanup. How's the sauce taste?
Sauce is fine. I didn't eat it.
Okay, he likes, oh, he did. He took a bite of that. Or he didn't take a bite of that. Okay, so that's now been coated. Oh, can you pass me the recipe of what's next? Okay, so it coated that. Okay, I cut the chicken first, preheat oven. I did that. Put the chicken, drizzle with more sauce. Arrange the blocky. Okay, that's so we're gonna add the more sauce now. Yes, I am going to scrape the entire bowl. the entire pot. I want to get all, look at all that extra goodiness I got in there. More sauce, the better. Okay, just make sure it's not coated. Now let's coat it. I'm just trying to move everything toward the middle where this bit, many years of cookie sheet is kind of bent over the time, which it happens. It's what it does. It is what it is. Okay, now cook first. Arrange the broccoli for it. Drizzle with 1 teaspoon of sesame oil and teriyaki sauce, and toss to coat. Okay. We're doing green beans instead, but we're gonna do those. I'm gonna set the timer for 10 minutes, take it out, add the green beans, coat it, and then we'll be done and ready to do the taste test. So I'm gonna bring you right back when we go to that part. Okay, we're back. 10 minutes. And this is gonna be our veggies, which we're just going to do green beans. We're going to add that extra teaspoon of sesame oil and a light case of olive oil. Get my spoon. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know what this extra step is here for, but we're going to do it anyway, since that's what the recipe asks for. And because the green beans were in a can, all they got to do is heat up, so this last 10 minutes is going to be nothing but that. But let's do some coating, because it does say to drizzle the coating on. And all I want to do is just heat up the green beans. Put it back in the oven the last 10 minutes, and then we'll be ready to do the taste test. We'll bring you back. Okay, we are back. Turn the oven off. And there's the main course. Adding rice on the bottom. Now let's dish up on top the chicken, green beans, and you can drizzle a little bit extra of that sauce all over if you want to drizzle your little sauce over. Now let's do the taste test. Let's bring you up just a tad. Okay. Oops. Alrighty. It smells yummy. Chicken, green beans, rice. But now that I have more taste on the salty side, I gotta find out which it was. I bet you it's what it was when I coated the chicken with the salt and pepper. I had a little too much salt. Let's do another piece of chicken, just chicken by itself. That chicken's not near as salty. But anyway, this is my take on teriyaki chicken sheet pan recipe. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.